Hello, my name is Eva. Welcome back to the Access Minecraft server. Today, I'm gonna do a bit of a progress. I've built a couple things off camera, as you can see. This small double sugarcane passive farm hasn't been doing too much because I haven't really been logging on too much. Over here is the 23 furnace array made by Ilmango. I will most definitely 100% link it in the description beneath because it is by far the best thing to have been built. God, I can't explain it. It's so good. It's amazing. I'm also gonna be building this lad. Now, I made a base for it first, so I don't have to do it later. Oop, I'm gonna fall. As you can see here, hopefully there's no mobs in it. Good, there's no mobs. Okay, so let's move in here. So this is the collection area. Well, not collection area. It is where the mobs are going to be falling into and all the way down to there. This is a mob grinder, as you can see. So I'll show you what I mean. So let's head over to a creative world and I'll show you what I've made. Alright, so as you can see here, this is the mob farm, mob grinder that I mentioned. Now, for some reason, I don't understand it, but it doesn't seem to be spawning zombies that often for some reason. I said that it spawned 3. That's kind of awkward, but yeah. As you can see, this is an 8 platform thing. It can expand infinitely as far as I know anyway. But yeah, as you see, it pushes all the monsters out into the pot here and funnel it into the center. Then it'll fall onto a platform down under, and where its drops will be collected. All these are used using observers, pistons, and dispensers for water. Now, you may be wondering, why on earth did I split it up so far apart instead of compressing into 2 high blocks? Well, there's a bit of a weird problem with observers and water. The water will, when you take away the water, it will flood back into the observer, causing it to update again, as you can see right there. It's pulsing several times, and by doing that, it causes the dispensers to put in water and then take it out multiple times, causing it not to activate the next not the next layer, which lags, which I don't know, it doesn't activate at all, which loses efficiency. Using this method somehow works. I mean, I didn't test it. I just put it together because I thought it would work just a lot better, and it just does. It does do the pulsey thing like that again, but somehow it does pulse enough so you can just expand it even further, multiple levels at once, and you don't really have to worry about it too much because it works. Down beneath here is the timer. I don't actually know how long the timer is. There's just 42 items in the hopper, and it'll just go back and forth. In the middle there is a light source. Oh, sorry, not here. Over here. There it is. It's the light source. Once this is off or on, it will activate said observers, and then it will go up the line, turning on the water and flushing the mobs down into the funnel and down to the collection tray. And yes, I do apologize, it is a mess. It does have a constant flow rate, although I'm not sure what the flow rate would be if it's on the server. Probably a lot lower, obviously reasons, but it's not awfully efficient or awfully amazing, but it does get you enough drops for the time being. I don't know what the drop rate is. Actually, I have no clue what the drop rate is, but I reckon it's pretty decent just to get mob items, I'm pretty proud of this. This is my own personal design. I'm not sure if anybody else has done this. Someone's probably done it a lot better than I have, and it's actually not that resource hungry. The only thing you need to really worry about is the platforms, and depending on each layer you need observers, dispensers, and a piston, as you can see right here, and a block in between that will activate it. I spent like an hour designing this in the first place, and I didn't want to do more work. So yeah, this is the design I'll be doing. It's not that bad, and it shouldn't take too long overall. Most of the time we'll be taking is using we'll be making the half slab roof, And yes, this is bottom half slabs, so nothing can spawn up here. I'll be making it up in the sky for the reasons there's bunches and so many tunnels underneath my base in the Axis server. So I'm going to be making it as high as possible and making the spawn rates drop as good as possible. I don't know how far off the floor I need to be, but I've been testing it on the server for a while. Sorry, on my single player world, and it's pretty decent, but I did turn off the daylight cycle and forcing the world to be on hard and everything respawn. I think this is a good design. And oh, before I forget, this is Xisuma's hopper timer that I found when he was doing his advent calendar. I can't remember when. I think it might have been 2017, but I'll also post a link down in the description below for that as well. It's simple to make and it's easy to understand. Oh, so let's get to building it. So now what I need to do now is plan on how far the first platform needs to be, and it needs to be perfectly centered. So I'm going to be doing that. So actually center it properly. Let's get rid of that. Now let's build up. Now I'm going to make it pretty high. So let's do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, as that's how far the water's going to go. And we'll do this in all corners. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to have to make this a little bit of a crisscross pattern. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Just one less every time, as the water is not going to flow off the whole thing. It's just going to spread out in this certain area here. You don't have to worry about too much. That's 7. Alright, now that we've finished making the 8 white platform, we're going to have to go up by roughly 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's when we start building the next platform, as you can see here. And I'll just do this for another 6 layers. Now is everything done? Now I just need to grab a bunch of pistons and observers and dispensers. Okay, now we've got rid of all this stuff. Now we're gonna start filling this bottom with some water, so we can stop the mobs from coming in the first place. So let's get rid of this for the time being. So first things first, let's see if actually this works. See if there's some flow overflow. Okay, perfect. Now we'll do it here. Now we can have an infinite water source, so we don't have to continuously keep doing that. Alright, so now we've completed in doing the channeling of the water, so everything can fall into here. I hope I didn't get anything out of place and wrong. It looks like everything's good. So let's hop down. So I need 12 observers, 12 observers, 6 dispensers, and 6 sticky pistons. That should be more than sufficient. So I'll be back once I get them. Alright, the redstone have been put in and is now working perfectly. As you can see, it all turned on properly. Now the next part is the most annoying one of all. It is the placement of the roof. Yes, it's gonna be fun on bun. Okay, and with that, the whole build is finished-ish. I still need to actually expand that roof, maybe by another 6 blocks, diagonally. Diagonally. I still can't say that friggin' word. You know what? Never mind that. Anyway, it works, but it just needs, obviously, as I said earlier, an expansion to the roof so it covers all 6 platforms and makes it dark as possible. As you can see here, the mobs will land directly on this carpet and will be placed into here. I got some stuff already, not too bad. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I've probably been losing a couple items here and there because I haven't placed the chest in yet. Let's take a look at it. As you can see, a little bit of light sources around the area, so that makes it less likely for things to spawn there. So I'm gonna have to expand the roof a lot more. That or cover the whole thing in complete darkness, but that's just not efficient, so I'm just gonna make the roof bigger. I do have an infinite amount of slabs now. I may have overdone it with it, so whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching. My name is Evo, and see you in the next episode. Bye!